My vote is not for sale. I repeat, my vote is not for sale.
Good evening, everyone. I want to say thank you for anybody who supported me over this last election. We fought a hard race. I came up short. You win some, you lose some. It's part of politics and part of being in this political game. We still going to do our tea with the trustees this upcoming Saturday. We're going to be dealing with mental health and Women's Month, honoring some women of the village. And I'm still doing my MS walk. So again, I thank y'all for everybody who supported me, and I appreciate. I want to give a congratulations to the trustees that won. According to our numbers, Tammy Brown did win. We will see when the the county.
Would you turn the music off?
Yeah, if you got something playing, you can hold off on any music or any phones or anybody that got anything going on.
No, turn that music off. Turn the music off.
So he got it. Okay, go ahead.
They're playing so hard to say goodbye. Good Lord. So
This is disrespectful.
Okay,
Please
audience.
keep it down in the audience. We're not going to have that tonight, please. Thank you.
again, so I congratulate everyone who won, and I'm still live here. I'm still raising my family here. I'm not going nowhere, and I'm going to keep on working, working hard to improve the community that I bought a home in. And I'm raising 3 children here. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for those who put their prayers and their votes out so I can sit on this seat another 4 years.
Yes.
But I can say, you talk, this talk about dirt. My mother, '89 years old, but to have you to go to her house, and it's not funny, and it's not a smirking time because that's my mother, and I'm gonna protect my mother. But when you attack my mother, then I must do what I have to do to replace anybody that sits in these seats that come at my mother. Because you don't care nothing about the seniors and you don't care nothing about the people in this village. My mother has blood pressure. She don't need nobody knocking at her door, sending papers there. Do your son stay here? Check the records in the book. I stay here in Dolton, whether I rent, own, or share with somebody. It's not your responsibility. So respect my mother because she has high blood pressure. She don't need nobody knocking at her door, sending papers there, asking, do I live there? So in saying that, respect my family. If you want to attack somebody, attack me. Attack me like you attack me, and you talk about dirt at somebody's door. Why is your face on the front of this and dirt on the back of this? Answer that. Do the math. Attack me. Use fake address to run for the office of Dolton. Do the math. 2 of you ran with me when we ran the first time. What was my address at the end?
The only report I have is just a deficit for the fitness center, which is 82,000. It is no longer a fitness center, so it is the new Dolton police station. So that would definitely be trustee homes. That's all I have. Thank you.
All right, and for the record, it is not a police station right now, so it's not a deficit from the police station. We're turning it into the second location for the police department. So we're working on that now, and I just wish, once again, people have reports or do other things than fight and spend your money. Because every time I give everybody the floor to speak, they have nothing to talk about as relates to what you have done for the people. So I just want to point that out once again. So next, we have Public Works, Trustee Steve.
My motion is to approve this list, removing the following items: affordable party planners.
Okay, hold on, pause. We gonna do that game, that pony show again? Y'all gonna remove people still? Y'all not gonna pay people? You still want to remove people from the warrant list?
Would you like me to continue with the list, Mayor?
I don't. I want you to pay the people what they owe.
I thought you were happy. I'm big mad.
Yeah, you are big mad, but don't worry about it. You're gonna be big mad come May 1st. House.
All
But go
right.
ahead with your list. Go ahead with your list.
Affordable party planners, $10,350 on page 1. Apostolic Independent Delgado Law Group, $188,035 even, page 8. Theoretic Campbell Law, $32,924.70, page 9. 5 Star, $922,185 on page 12.
Okay, pause. So the three people you just named two of them was attorneys. One was Delgado Law Firm, who sits next to me here. Who is supposed to make sure the village is protected if you guys won't pay the law firm that do the cases, the court cases?
Well, Mayor, I'm gonna ask if I can complete. I know we have a discussion coming up shortly after. I'll be glad to.
Okay, but I'm asking you before you continue because you
Well,
keep taking them out.
Well, Mayor, I will not continue. I will continue this list. If you want to discuss after, I will do that.
I don't. I want to discuss now.
Okay. Well, I have no.
So you don't have no comment for
I have
discussion.
no comment, Mayor.
And then for the other attorney that I have on the agenda, he has a case right now, and he came before you guys. This is not a power grab. You guys lost. Throw in the white towel and come on, let's work. Y'all have to pay these individuals. You cannot keep on every single board meeting. It's targeted now. So when they sue us and then we have to pay interest rates, what are you going to do when we don't have the money? You talk about a deficit. You are the reason for a deficit because you guys keep taking people out and they keep going on to the next month and the next month and the next month. And then we get more bills and more bills, residents. You talk about deficit. This is the reason for a deficit right here. They pay with your tax dollars. They want to pay their attorney for illegal recalls, but won't pay for the people. That's the problem.
Well, no,
Who else is supposed to? But you don't run the meetings. I do. That's your problem. So I'm asking you, Trustee House, why do you keep on removing the attorneys from the warrant list? Thank God, your mayor, have relationships that they keep on working without pay. Y'all give it up for Delgado. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead, Trustee House, since you don't want to answer the question.
JKCS, $15,000, page 13. JMA Architects, $9,610, page 13. Johnny.
So for discussion, since y'all want to have it your way, this is not Burger King. But with that being said, for the ice arena, thank God that people came and love what I'm doing in the Village of Dolton with the help of Trustee Holmes and donated the ice for the babies. So y'all don't have to vote for the ice. Thank you. But I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna leave you with this. DJ, what they tell me to tell them?
She is sick.
I want to.
Are we still in discussion, Mayor?
Yes,
Yeah, we in session. This is my time.
No,
I'm
I was
doing
just
discussion.
asking
I'm doing
because I wanted to
discussion.
say
However I
something.
want to discuss it, that's how I'm gonna discuss it.
I just had a question.
And I'm looking for that Rihanna. That's what I'm looking for. Because at the end of the day, this is what they told me to tell y'all right here. Every single resident. Pay me what you owe me. Thank you, DJ. This is why we was in junk status, because of people like this that sit on these boards. Everybody wants the title, the clout, the recognition, but don't do the work. And as I stated in the last meeting, just because you wear a suit don't make you suitable, Trustee House. We can always look the part, but no one wants to do the work of the people. That's the issue I have. And I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
The reality is, when we took over, there was a budget surplus. The first year we did the budget with Dorothy Brown, there was a budget surplus. We don't have that now. That's the reality. Reason why I lean on Trustee House, because that's his background, that's his expertise more than anybody up here. So who has a better way to explain the reality of finances? So
me, I can, because every single board meeting, y'all go up $1 million. Every single board meeting, y'all just pull numbers out of the sky. So if you know the truth,
the $105,000 for an ice skating rink that they still haven't got paid for, all that stuff is well and good, but it was spent irresponsibly. That's all I'm asking. Is
Trustee, where was this spent at? You never approved the ice rink, ever. We never spent any money. Someone donated us the ice rink.
No.
Well, if they donated it, why is it still on the warrant list?
because just to show people
I was
y'all
just about
say
to
no,
ask
just to say no.
The
Take it
actual
out.
people
Just to
call
say
me
no. There's
from-
no reason for you guys to say no. Why you saying no?
The guy,
Thursday, or maybe I got the dates mixed up. It could have been Wednesday. They, meaning the board, put us in court to try to pay their attorney, Bert Olderson, $125,000. We had to go, hurry up, rush to court, and stop them from paying him $125,000. Y'all know how it is when it's election and you owe people try to get everything out of you before election day. Half of the times people do surveys and they know the results of the election, so that's why they try to go and do that. But a lot of times people don't even know these things are happening. We are always fighting for you residents. We always stopping things before it gets out. Half of the time you hear about it after we didn't fix it. The other thing, when he said that I was removed from the bank account, I was removed from your bank account, meaning the village bank account, due to the fact of the clerk in Jason House going to a whole nother bank called MB Financial in another city. I think it was Orland. They didn't go up the street right here in Dolton. They didn't go up the street in South Holland, because they know that if any one of them would have got wing of this, they would have came and told us. But no one told us. So I do have a problem with that. They come from MB Financial. We do have a lawsuit pending, and we are suing the trustees, and we are suing the bank as well for this illegal removal of your mayor from the bank account. It's all a power grab. That's all it is. Trustee House wants to be mayor, which he will never be, and he used these couple people to basically do his dirty deeds, and they stick together because people owe people. And I am here to tell you that we will always be the front line of defense for the residents of Dolton.
Has for 3 months straight refused to agree to a $600,000 grant by the IDNR for a water park.
The grant was also fictitious. We sat here for month after month.
I have Ron from Robinson Engineering. Did you apply for that grant?
Are we gonna do I get to respond since you have all these questions?
No, I
attorney,
don't.
You
counsel,
saying it's fake, but it's
counsel,
not
and
fake.
co-counsel?
I just think that if we just keep going back and forth with this, you keep saying
I mean, you
that
had
things
nothing
don't
else to
exist.
say, and now you got a lot to say.
I always have something to say,
Okay,
especially
well-
when it comes to you and your fake deficit.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
what's the number? Would you agree that we have a deficit? What is the deficit? You have no numbers.
I think every time I come up here, you guys have another number. What is it? Is it 2 today?
As the
Is it 5?
administrator, you should know the deficit.
I think I know the deficit.
What is it?
I think that I know the deficit is
What
under
is it?
whatever you say it is.
So this is my question. Everybody can get up here and go back and forth and say who lying, who not lying. Because if it's 5 of them, why haven't they done anything or half the things that you've seen myself and Trustee Holmes do? That's my issue, guys. Stop wasting your money and your time on people who don't care about you. That's where we are. So we're gonna move forward.
Hold
We're
on.
gonna
We're
go.
in the
to say
middle.
something.
We're in the middle of a.
But we're
like
not going to prolong it,
Yeah,
guys.
but a
So
discussion.
if you wanna make your statement, then move on, and we're gonna call
You-
the roll, because you're not gonna pay the bill. So
Johnny-
there's no point of sitting.
Johnny Jefferson, I got a chance to talk to Johnny Jefferson and the chief. We paid a portion of that bill today. There's another outstanding balance that me and him and the chief said we won't get together because we don't know what it is. So
Trustee,
a
you
portion
had
of
over
it-
4 months. Hold on. You had
Are
over
you
4
gonna
months,
let
so you
me
can't use
finish?
that.
You
4
gonna let me
months to
finish?
figure out if his bill
Are
was
you-
right or not. So when we get here, for you guys to keep pulling it
No.
out, that's what's my issue. Y'all had
No.
4 months with the same exact invoices, and you done nothing, just like you've been doing for your 4-year career. Nothing. So to go back and forth is no point.
I'm not going back and forth, man. You the
Clerk
one
Key,
cutting
call
it
the
down.
roll. They're not gonna pay the bills no way. Call the roll.
So they're saying that to
Clerk
say
Key,
Johnny
call the
Jefferson,
roll.
I have a
portion of your bill
question.
we paid
I'm
today.
just-
There is no more questions. End of discussion. Call the roll. Clerk Key.
I have a question since we are still
We
in
not
discussion.
gonna sit on it. Y'all not gonna pay it.
We
It's
are
okay.
still
Shit,
in
man. We
discussion.
still-
Okay, but listen, let me tell you how this goes. If I'm saying it's end
Do
of
I have to suspend
discussion,
the motion?
if I'm saying it's end of discussion, it's end of discussion, because we're gonna be another 30 minutes.
Mayor, you
So
don't
we're
listen.
gonna move forward.
You don't-
We're gonna move forward. Clerk Key, please call the roll.
May I have my speak, Mayor?
Clerk Key, please call the roll.
Speak your mind,
May I
Brittany.
suspend? Okay. So
Okay, no, you
the
cannot.
question is,
No, you cannot.
Where
Attorney,
is the grant?
attorney,
How much was the ice skate
attorney,
rink total?
attorney.
And how much do we have towards it?
You know?
That's the question.
Yeah.
Trustee,
How much was the ice skate rink
the
total?
mayor has called the vote.
Okay, and how much? And we're still in discussion.
No, discussion immediately ceases upon the mayor calling for the vote.
So we're not going to discuss ask the questions at hand. You mentioned we say all these things, and then when we go to respond, we want to be quiet. But then you say, well, why they not saying anything? But then when we respond, it's a show. It's crazy. The bottom line is we don't have this information. There aren't any grants.
You guys have 4 months to discuss and go back and forth. Let's move on so we can let these people go. So, Clerk Key, call the roll. Call the roll.
It's discussion.
It's to do a consent agenda. Then we gonna.
I'm asking. That's what I was asking, ma'am.
Okay, call the roll.
It's the discussion, right?
It's no discussions to do a consent agenda. You have to vote on the consent, and then we talk about each item.
The mayor's just looking to consolidate and combine 11A and B together. So there's one roll call vote for both items.
When do
There
we do
needs to be a
discussion on?
vote on combining
There's
those
no
items.
discussion on
Then
it.
there would be a motion, a second,
Thank
and then a
you.
discussion on the substantive nature.
But y'all know more than me though, right? This is what I'm talking about. Yep. Okay. It's a motion and second to combine A and B as the attorney just stated. Please call the roll.
Trustee Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
September 6th, a $18,000 check had already been issued to Fioretti and Campbell. It was for, I believe, some of the Alexis Wilson case, but also in this, you're asking us to pay for invoices that included the recall. You said here several times stating that we've cost the village so much money, but you utilize Fioretti and Campbell for the recall. So if we're not paying Otis and Assert or anyone else in reference to the recall, then why should we continue to pay him for the recall? And also, we started, that's what I said. Fioretti represented her for the recall, and now she wants to pay him, but she won't pay any other attorney. And since Delgado was appointed as our prosecuting attorney, why has he surrendered not to take on this case?
For the record, he has nothing to do with the recall. This is strictly for the Alexis Wilson case.
I'm
So
very clear
we're
on
asking
that.
for payment, since you want to put out there, we're asking for payment strictly for that.
Right, he
alone.
was paid in September 6th.
Trustee, we're asking for payment for the Alexis Wilson case. It has nothing to do with a recall or
The
anything. else.
invoices that's on there states the recall information too. So
Trustee.
please look at what was sent to us, and it has invoices for the recall also. So if he was paid in September for the work that he did for the Alexis Wilson case, why would we be paying him this additional funds for the recall?
I just explained it.
You
It
didn't
has
explain
nothing
anything.
To do, well, you know what? You got the answer. So y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. I'm not gonna belabor the point. So if you're gonna pay. I gave you your answer. This is strictly for what I just stated. Either you're gonna agree and pay or you're not. Simple as that. Next for discussion. Anybody else? So we can move on. Anybody else? All right. Call the roll on what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna retain them, protect the village? You guys gonna pay them, not pay them? I just need an answer. Board of Trustees, what do you want to do?
I'm not in agreement for paying the outstanding invoices.
Okay, so you're not gonna pay them. Are you going to retain them for this Alexis Wilson case? Are you in agreement with that?
I'm in agreement with that, but I'm not gonna pay the outstanding
On
invoices.
Now remember, when y'all see this stuff, then come in y'all houses, because I'm gonna send something out and I'll put my name on whatever I send out. They put y'all at risk once again. So that means the village is set up for a lawsuit because we don't have no one defending us in the next 3 days. Remember that. Moving on. Next, new business. Is there a motion for a discussion to approve payment of outstanding invoices due and owing to Aswin Glee and also Delgado Law Firm for legal services? Is there a motion?
A motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
There's been a motion and a second. Discussion.
Can this be broken up?
Broken up? Why? Because you're gonna pick who you want to pay and not pay?
Yeah, because you hired Ansel and Glink was our corporate attorney and they resigned, so we do owe them the money.
Oh, so we
Considering
don't
the
owe
fact that
Delgado?
Delgado won't do nothing for nobody but you, I don't think he need to be
You
paid.
got your own attorney. It's called Bert Otis.
And you
So
won't pay him either.
He protects the village. Delgado do. That's who he works for.
Well,
the
if he
village.
protecting the
people.
village, then we shouldn't be having no discussion.
Well, if y'all pay him, he still come. He still come. So you saying you don't want to pay him? Why is that? But you want to pay Ansel and Glee, somebody that you said resigned, but you want to make sure they
They
get
did
what they
resign.
owe, but you don't want to pay the attorney that's still here without payment. That don't make sense, Trustee Belcher. Not like how y'all ran the court when
like when
y'all
you
didn't get
call
y'all
my
when
name
I
like that.
stopped y'all money. Remember that when we stopped your money because y'all wasn't doing y'all job, right?
You went to court.
Y'all went to court, made sure that y'all still got y'all $25,000.
You went to
right?
court. It just happened to be a
Right,
day
but
that you
it
ain't pay
mattered.
us.
That mattered to you, though, right? Because it was for you. It's for yourself. So what about the people? what y'all messing up at. Y'all are public servants. Y'all work for the people, but y'all truly are working for self. And I'm glad the people are seeing this.
Absolutely. Amen.
Let me
Now you just go on your bandage, y'all.
Can you please clarify? You keep saying they lost their seats. Can you please give the numbers of the official documents?
Trustee,
Because you
you
keep
are
saying
out
that
of order.
they lost their
Trustee.
seats. Please
Trustee,
give
you
us
out
the
of order.
numbers. Give us the numbers.
You out of order, trustee.
Give us the
Let's
numbers.
talk about this. You
I
want to
really want to hear that because she keeps saying.
Let's talk about paying these attorneys. You want to pay?
I just want y'all to clear when Jocelyn didn't
Trustee.
win, she gonna say the trustees had something
Trustee,
to do
you
with
out
it
of
too.
order.
So I
You
just
out of
want
order. As
let's put it
always.
in the atmosphere because they campaigning tonight.
Trustee, are you out of order or not? I want to know that.
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm glad you admit that you just don't care. You don't go by rules, Robert rules, nothing.
You don't either. No
So
ordinances, no laws, no
Ansel and
anything.
Glee in Delgado. That's what I'm asking for. For you guys to pay Ansel and Glee in Delgado. Are you guys going to pay them or you're not? Not at all? Okay,
May I
moving
be
on.
recognized, man?
All right, moving on.
May I be
go ahead.
recognized? It's my flow right now, brother.
All right. Go ahead, trustee.
Take care of the attorneys that's taking care of the village.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like you don't want to do nothing at all. So we have to move in prayer to get this done. With or without you, it's going to get done. I'm done, Mayor.
That's right.
See,
All
they
right.
don't care about no laws. He said with or without.
With or without you
They don't
too.
care.
With or
They don't
without you
care.
too, because you don't care about this village. All you do is just want to put on a front.
Yes.
And when I was talking about my mother, I'm talking about you. Stay away from my
You
mother.
ain't talking about
Stay
me
away
'cause
from
I
my
don't care
mother.
about you or
Take
your
care of
mama.
this village.
I don't have
Take
nothing
care of
to do
this
with that.
village.
Y'all
Take
see
care of the
your
seniors.
line?
Put the roof and the
Andrew,
windows back out here. Put the
Andrew,
sidewalks
you gotta
back
go
out
somewhere.
here.
You
Put
gotta
the
go now.
sidewalks
You
back
got the
out here.
wrong
Take
one.
care of the
Y'all
roof and the
always
windows.
say
I
you
got
talk
the
about
right
what
one
somebody-
because you in the wrong seat. I'm done, Mayor. I'm done.
Right one.
I'm
You
done.
got the right one.
Let's move forward.
Y'all, every time something happens, y'all blame it on the trustees.
Okay,
It's more
go
than
ahead,
that. Trustees that hate
Clerk,
y'all.
can you please
You
call
a
the roll?
liar. You a liar and she a
Key,
liar.
Can you please call the roll?
Now, whoever went to your
Because
mama
they
house,
don't
you
want
better
to
check
pay
them.
Ansel and Glee and Delgado Law Firm. So we're taking a vote on it, please.
Mayor, can I make a comment?
Ridiculous.
All right, go ahead and make your comment. Please don't turn it into a debate so we can move forward.
Yes. No,
Don't make no sense.
I have a suggestion. I would